backtest here. Little period that I've spent some time testing 3 different Overwatches with 3 different time frames. This is the 1 minute, the top one, which is going to be taking majority of the entries off. And then you can see here, um, this is just a candlestick chart, which I'm not going to be using any of the indicators. Should have turned them off, but what I'm going to do is just let this play, and then I'm just going to do some commentary over the top because I didn't have a microphone when I was recording, and it's just a load of testing. But what you're going to see is a combination of the entries, position sizing strategies, etc. There are a few conditions with the replay of TradingView. You can't really do a stop loss, you can't do take profits, and so on. So I'm just going to manage it the best I can. It's going to be sped up, but you're going to see pretty much exactly what's going on. So here I can see this Overwatch is already touched. We've got so I just entered right there, and there's no real thought process behind the entries and exits. It's just a case of following the Overwatch. So as you can see here, it's come up into profit for a bit, it's come down, formed a divergence on the Overwatch 1 minute, and then moved up into profit again. It's come down again into a loss. And then we're just playing it out. Bear in mind, this is a 1 minute chart, so it is going to be a long affair. But what we're waiting for is these Overwatch touches down below here. So I'm clicking the button every single candle just to make sure it doesn't run off. I did even miss some strategies because I think probably clicking the mouse button over 1,000 times there. So there we took some profit on that entry. The reason being is Overwatch at the top there. We've got a divergence on the Overwatch, so entered again, moved into profit, moved into profit again. So can't move any stop losses down, unfortunately. So if it does come back up, stops me out in profit. Okay, we've got another Overwatch touch again. So entered straight into profit. Look at that. So if we get when this touches the lower boundary, we'll probably just take some profits off this trade. So we've got an imbalance there. Watch that. Bam, right into that. So we nearly had an Overwatch touch there. That's virtually touching right there, but it's all good. So we've got an Overwatch touch. Take some profits. Okay, so we've got a divergence here. It's just pretty much closed the position there. So we'll reverse the position. So already, in profit, we've got an imbalance here that could get touched. Bam, right there. Carried on. Okay, so we've come into this order block divergence on the Overwatch. Multiple divergences. Okay, we entered in again. We are in this order block, which it's irrelevant, but it's not what I entered. Okay, nearly had a touch on the Overwatch there, not quite yet though. Imbalance there, bam, touched. Look at the imbalances here, just spreading out. Watch that get touched. Boom. Okay, so we've had the lower Overwatch touch, so just entered in more. Okay, so we've had the top Overwatch touch, and look at that exit. So we've bought in at the bottom there, exited some profits at the top there, 1 minute chart. Looking at the time frame, that's not even an hour. Okay, took some more profit with another Overwatch touch and another Overwatch touch there. I'm waiting for this middle one to touch here because we've got multiple touches. So now we can start to, reverse position. Now check this part out. Okay, this is how I'm almost managing this. Just scaling in. It's a good opportunity. So we've got another Overwatch touch there. We can scale in a bit more. We've got divergences coming up here. Look at that free fall move straight into profit. Got Overwatch touch on the bottom pane as well. So all 3 panes there. Okay, I pressed the wrong button there, but that's pretty much the end. But that was a good last entry. Okay, I'll just rewind it a touch. So, we exited the profits as we was coming up here on the 1 hour. So exited a portion. We've come up again, exited another portion, had a divergence, and then I've noticed this middle pane coming up and touching it. So we've chilled out. It's gone higher, and we've had the middle pane start printing multiple alerts, and then finally on the bottom pane we've printed two alerts, and we can start to enter. Even though we was entering here, as this was moving up, we're just averaging in. So this is what I was talking about. Say if there's 3% that you're going to risk, you can just risk, say, three different times of entry across this period, and then when it does move down into profits, you're nicely in profit. So unfortunately, you can't do the stop loss here. But a lot of the time, as this moves into profit, I straight away move the stop loss down, because if this does come back up, say up into this area, you can just go again and be in a better position and have more kind of data to work with. So that's pretty much it.